Namaskar and good evening. Today we will discuss about the largest, the number one company of India, namely Reliance Industries Limited, which has declared very good results for Q3 FY 18-19. Reliance has been progressing well under the chairmanship of Mukesh Ambani, the first son of Dhirubhai Ambani, who was the founder of Reliance Industries Limited. Now, first let us take a look at the Q3 results. The income, the value of sales income is 1 crore 71 lakhs 336,000. 1 crore 71 lakhs 336,000. Now, the total income is that is after reducing the GST and adding the other income. The total income becomes 1,62,759 crores. So, value of sales is 1,71,336 crores, whereas the total income after reduction of GST and after adding other income becomes 1,62,756 crores. Now, that is 55.9% higher compared to the Q3 of last year, where the value of sales was 1,09,905 and the net income after reduction of GST and addition of other income is 1,04,718 crores. 55.9% addition in value of sales and net income. So that's definitely a great advancement. But let us see whether the profit margins are maintained all along. Now, the Q2, compared to Q2 value of sales and total income, the increase is 9.6%. Quarter on quarter increase is 9.6%, year on year increase is 55.9%. Quite impressive, really. Now, if we go to the net profits, net profit is 10,251 crores compared to the previous quarter 9,516 crores and 9,420 crores in the year ago quarter Q3 of last year. Now, the year on year increase is 8.8% only in the net profit. See, sales increase is 55.9%, but profit increase is 8.8% only. Quarter on quarter increase is 7.7%, that is reasonable. But the sales margin year on year has come down drastically. That's what we find. When the sales have increased by 56% almost, the profits have increased only by 9% almost. Now the EPS same 17.3 rupees compared to 15.98 rupees earlier, that is 8.26% increase year on year and 7.72% quarter on quarter. Now, market price is 1,183. Market price is 1,183, whereas the 52-week low was 872 and high was 1,329. In between, see, 872 lowest, current is 1183 and highest is 1,329. Anyway, during a year, the market price has progressed by about 29%. Not bad for a company of this size. Now, let us see the key highlights of the third quarter. So, proudly, Reliance says we have the best in class execution to deliver superior shareholder value creation. No doubt about that. It may not be the best, but at this level, it is definitely very good. A record net profit of 10,251 crores, first Indian private sector company to cross this milestone. 10,000 crores milestone is crossed by Reliance Industries. Robust earnings from energy businesses in a volatile and challenging environment. Yes, the environment last year was quite challenging and volatile, but Reliance has gone beyond those challenges, faced those challenges, and reaped its sales and profits. Record consolidated PBDIT, profit before depreciation, interest, and taxes, 23,801 crores is the PBDIT. That's also a record. Record EBITDA from petrochemicals, retail, and digital services. EBITDA is also a record from petrochemicals segment, retail segment, and digital service segment. Now, consumer businesses account for over 25%. Consumer businesses account, see, there are B2B, B2C, etc. Now, we are talking about consumer businesses. They account for 25% of the consolidated segment EBITDA. Very strong operational performance across all businesses. Highest ever petrochemical volumes. Over 280 millions Geo subscriber base. 280 million means 28 crores. So the biggest telecom operator in India. Now, Reliance retail footprint of over 9,900 stores. 9,000, it is expanding very fast, very furiously. 9,900 stores, 20.6 million square feet, 6,400 plus towns and cities. So it is still expanding. So each of its businesses has got a lot of scope still. No, that is the vision of Mukesh Ambani and also his father Dhirubhai Ambani. Wherever he puts his finger, it has to be world class and world scale. It can spread to other countries also. Each of these businesses can spread to other countries, and in India itself there is a huge scope still. Whether it is retail, whether it is petrochemical, or whether it is telecom. Now, let us look at the consolidated financial results, a few more angles. Robust integration, flexibility, and cost positions insulating energy business from volatility. Energy business is volatile for so many people, so many industrialists. But Mukesh Ambani is managing them wonderfully well. Now, the year-on-year turnover is led by petrochemical volume growth. Petrochemicals new capacity is being added every year. Higher crude throughput in refining at 18 million tons. Higher realization across products, 10.4% higher oil price and 11% only depreciation. Now, strong traction in retail. Retail has grown 89%. Geo has grown 51%. Now, year-on-year, robust segment EBITDA growth of 18.7%. Quarter-on-quarter growth in EBITDA largely driven by retail and Geo. Where did the EBITDA grow? Previous quarter to current quarter, where is the growth means? Retail and Geo. Retail and telecom. Now, let us look at the consolidated growth. Of course, we have already seen the turnover has grown by 9.6% quarter-on-quarter and 55.9% year-on-year. Segment EBITDA has grown by 7% quarter-on-quarter and 18.7% year-on-year. Net profit has grown by 7.7% quarter-on-quarter, 8.8% year-on-year. They are impressive. But the net profit is not has not grown proportionately with the sales. which has grown almost 56%. Here 9% only net profit margin has grown. Net profit has grown. Now, standalone net profit also has grown. It's a record 8,928 crores standalone, up 5.6% year on year. Now, EBITDA, consolidated EBITDA, current third quarter versus previous last year third quarter, how do they compare? Consumer businesses contribute over a quarter of the consolidated segment EBITDA. See, consumer-driven businesses are there, business-driven businesses are there. Here, consumer-driven businesses are now contributing to 25% of the consolidated segment EBITDA. Now, consolidated segment EBITDA is up 18.7%. The refining margins are, of course, impacted by challenging margin and demand environment. Refining has become a very competitive business. So many competitors are there, and crude is not easily available to all the people in the quantities they want. So refining margins are coming down. There also Mukesh Ambani has scored well against competition. Very challenging margin. Everybody is quoting down the margin. Sharp fall in light distillate cracks, partly offset by firm middle distillate cracks and high volume. See, in light distillate cracks, the margins have fallen sharply, but in the middle distillate cracks, it has risen reasonably. So both have offset each other. Now, petrochemical EBITDA is 9,596 crores, which is up 37% year on year. 37%. It is, yes, it is year on year. Led by margin expansion. Margins also have expanded, volumes have expanded. Now, retail EBITDA has grown by 177% to 1,680 crores. Geo EBITDA has grown by 53% to 4,065 crores. Now, like that, refining and margin segment performance also is quite good. Petrochemical segment performance is also excellent. Oil and gas segment. There are some new developments in KG Basin D6 to provide upside to the. See, that one area only is a rather problematic thing for. See, he wanted to be from the extraction stage to the refining stage and selling stage. And even making polymers beyond that also. Forward integrations, backward integration. But in extraction of oil, KG Basin has not given that much of a good fillip to Mukesh Ambani. But he is trying. EBITDA improvement is led largely by lower operational expenditure, better gas realization, domestic and US shale operations. Domestic production down 13.9%. I just told you, domestic production is down 13.9% quarter on quarter. So it's going on like that. Retail segment is doing well, and that is turnover is 35,577 crores, up 89% year on year, up 10% quarter on quarter. So things are going on very well. Digital services also has gross service gross revenue is 12,252 crores. So EBITDA margin is 39%. Now crude oil and margin, that's everywhere. See, almost everywhere the improvement is visible. But only thing is in extraction, KG Basin, etc., there is downfall. See, that depends upon what is available below the earth. It's not easily predictable. Now, if tomorrow he comes up with a good well, with huge reserves, immediately he will become world number one also. Now, the demand environment is okay. Supply, availability, that's the problem. So, in respect of crude, there is a problem. In respect of refining, etc., there is competition. In respect of retail, there is huge scope. In respect of telecom, there is huge scope up to a certain level within India. Now, already is number one. Up to what extent he can go, we don't know. Let us wait and see. Reliance will be a growing tiger. You may say growing lion or growing elephant, whatever, but it's growing very fast. For its size, this level of growth is unimaginable. But Mukesh Ambani is thinking of something or other and growing periodically well. For a steady growth, not a spectacular growth in your market price, for a steady growth, Reliance is a dependable candidate. That's all that I can say. But it is the pride of India. It is number one in India. And it is growing very fast, leaving other people by the side. So, congratulating Mukesh Ambani on his successes and expecting more and more successes for him. I will come up before you with another good company very shortly. Please do listen to these videos at least 2 or 3 times and tell your friends to join the bandwagon of long-term investors. I don't advise anybody to be a short-term investor. Be a long-term investor. You can become a millionaire, be even billionaire, depending upon your interest in learning. Thank you.